Hello everyone, it's finally time for the 16th episode of this parody of Get Ungrounded Trivia. I am your host, Boris Anderson, but before introducing the contestants, I have something to tell. I'm going to give shoutouts to some people. Shout out to the Fire Lizard, Alexander Salas Caudillo and Armin Ismota for the contestants. Shout out to Alexander Salas Caudillo, Armin Ismota and Rebecca Sharpton the DreamWorks animation fanatic for the commercials. And shout out to Geocom Dave for this IMDb review about the parody of Get Ungrounded Trivia. I think it's time to introduce today's contestants, who are decided by the fans, but this time, they could vote for 3 contestants. 3 character groups were chosen randomly, and 1 contestant from each group was chosen randomly. First, we have Mordecai from Regular Show. He was originally supposed to be a normal Bjorn character, but the creator thought he would look weird, so he is a PNG image instead. Next, we have Mr. Mundy, aka the Sniper. We couldn't give him a beard, unfortunately. And last but probably still least, Jonny from Edd and Eddy, and he thinks that inanimate objects can talk. The rules are simple as ever, and didn't change yet. You'll get grounded if you get questions wrong, but ungrounded if you get questions right. And before you answer the question you have to buzz in. Let's move on to the first question. Who composed the soundtrack of the Nutcracker? The questions were requested by fans. This one was requested by Blankness.
Is the answer Ronald McDonald?
No, Jonny, Ronald McDonald did not compose the Nutcracker. You're grounded for 15 years.
What's that plank? I got a question wrong. Oh, you're right.
Yes, you did. Anyways, does somebody want to answer this question? Time's up. The creator of the soundtrack named the Nutcracker is Piotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky. Let's move on to the next question. What is the capital of France?
Is the answer the United Kingdom?
No, Jonny, the UK isn't the capital of France, because the UK is a country. You're grounded for 50 years.
Is the answer Sydney?
No, Mr. Mundy, the capital of France isn't Sydney. You're grounded for 50 years.
Is the answer Paris?
Yes, Mordecai, the capital of France is Paris. You're ungrounded for 50 years. Time for another question. Who died first on BFDI Season 1 finale?
Is the answer Woody?
Yes, Mundy, Woody died first in the last episode of Battle for Dream Island. You're ungrounded for 100 years. Okay everyone, it's now time for a commercial break. We will be right back. Also, the commercials were made by fans.
Oh look, it's another stupid store. Not as good as $20, because they have lots of new products.
That's right, we're here at $20 of new products, such as the Ben & Plushie, cookies, carrots, French fries, cereal, and best of all, the ring giant tomatoes from Get Ungrounded Trivia. Visit $20 right now, or else you're grounded for 2 days.
Darkness imprisoning me, all that I see, absolute horror, I cannot live, I cannot die, trapped in myself, fighting my whole exhale.
What's this? It looks like a concert. But this is no ordinary concert. It's a very enormous concert. Shred and his rock and roll gang are here to rock a storm at the Go Animate City Superdome. Shred and roll, on stage at the Go Animate City Superdome. See Shred, Tony, Melissa, and Nika on stage the 25th of July 2022 at 11 a.m. So don't miss it.
Sponsored by Wilkins Coffee, the tastiest coffee around.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the long-awaited 16th episode of the parody of Get Ungrounded Trivia. Now, let's go to another question. True or false, Sesame Street was made by Disney?
Is it true?
No, Mundy, the answer is not true. You're grounded for 300 years.
Is the answer half true, half false?
No, Jonny, that's not the answer, but at the same time, your answer is 50% right, but that was a stupid answer anyway, so you're grounded for 150 years.
Is the answer false?
Yes, Mordecai, Sesame Street was not made by Disney. You're ungrounded for 300 years. Time for the next question. What color in the rainbow comes after orange and before green? Wow, how hard. Be careful with this question.
Is it periwinkle?
No, Johnny, the color I'd like to hear is not periwinkle. You're grounded for 20 years.
Is the answer yellow?
Yes, Mundy, that's the answer we're looking for. You're ungrounded for 20 years. Now it's time for another question. This is a multiple choice question. Which animal has a trunk? Wow, another very hard question.
Is the answer W?
No, Johnny, there's no option W. You're grounded for 500 years.
The answer is option 3, elephant.
That's correct, Mordecai. The C option was the right one. Elephants have trunks. You're ungrounded for 500 years. Okay, it's time for the final question of this round. Then, we will go to another commercial break. This is another multiple choice question. Who destroyed Doris Get Ungrounded Trivia Studio building?
The answer is B. Pappy destroyed it.
Exactly, Mundy. Pappy was the one who destroyed Doris Get Ungrounded Trivia Studio building. He also destroyed Sackett's studio building, and he even tried to do the same with Elena's Get Ungrounded Trivia, but failed. Let's hope he won't do the same with our show. You're ungrounded for 2,000 years. Well guys, it's now time for the second and last commercial break. All of these commercials were also made by fans. Stay tuned for the rest of the episode. We will be right back.
Are you tired of watching a show that you don't like? Do you wish you have something that's much better? Now is the day that you could watch a show which is not boring. It's called Aoliak's Get Ungrounded Trivia.
In the Aoliak, in the Aoliak, in the Aoliak, in the Aoliak WAA.
Each episode, Aoliak puts a question and the contestants will try to answer them.
Strawberry, 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 strawberry sheet cake
is the answer in the Aoliak.
Go join or watch my Get Ungrounded Trivia.
Sorry, I do not know what the first 6 digits of pi are.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I wish I could just hypnotize you.
Do you need to hypnotize someone, by any chance?
Yes, I do.
Then come on down to Wilbur's Watches. We're selling antique watches, which are the perfect tool to hypnotize someone. Just force somebody to look at the watch while you move it back and forth. Then, boom, they're hypnotized.
But of course I know what the first 6 digits of pi are. The answer is 3.14159.
Wilbur's Watches. Come down to the big shed in the middle of nowhere to buy your antique watch today. Only $150 each.
Welcome back to this parody of Get Ungrounded Trivia episode 16. It's now time for the last 3 questions. Get ready for them. Third to last question is, what countries fought the Qing dynasty in the Boxer Rebellion? Also, this user said all of the countries who fought it, but you can just say one of them.
My answer is Japan.
Yes, Johnny, you finally got a question right. You're ungrounded for 100 years. Time for the next question. Second to last question is, how do you spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
This question is so easy, the easiest one so far. So, the answer is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Holy cow, you did it, Mr. Mundy. That's how you spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I never thought this was possible. You're ungrounded for 10,000 years. Okay guys, it's now time for the last question of this episode. Get ready for it. Okay everyone, I just want to tell you that this question will decide if you're ungrounded for a very long time or grounded for a very long time. Now, it's time to reveal the question. Aha, true or false? Get Ungrounded Trivia is the best Animate series of all time.
True. The answer is obviously true.
Yes, Johnny, the answer is true. Get Ungrounded Trivia is the best Animate series of all time. I'll remove your years of grounding and now you're ungrounded for 1,234,567,890 years. Well everyone, this is the end of this episode of this parody of Get Ungrounded Trivia episode 16. All of the contestants are ungrounded. I wish you all a good night, and stay ungrounded.